fires and stuff, they're like, you guys need to have your systems clean yearly. We hadn't even thought of that. So I called every single HVAC, the people who installed them. I'm like, do you guys clean these? They're like, no, you don't want to do that.
We'll put
like,
a new one in.
Oh yeah, they're like, yeah,
They're
yeah,
disposable.
that's what, every single one of them was like, oh no, you don't want to touch that, and like, there's not people for that. I'm like, no, there is, like, this exists in other states, like I can see this, like it's an easy Google search. But like at the time, because Devin came, what was this, a year and a half ago now? He was like the only dude in San Diego doing this. And so I was like, there's really only one guy. I'm like, wow, this is a great business. Like, somebody should get on this, because like everyone's going to be starting to install these. Like, they're becoming more popular, mini splits for sure. And like, maybe people don't realize that they need to have them cleaned. I know we didn't really. And then especially with like kids and a dog, you know, like that. So our daughter kept having these allergy problems. It turned out
it got much better after the cleaning of the mini split system.
In her room, when Devin came and cleaned it the first time, it was bad. Oh, Devin was like very educational. Like I said, that was our first time like getting the split units cleaned since 5 years. So, you know, they were well overdue for it. So my husband here, was a little bit skeptical as to like how, if this would even be needed, if this would make a difference. And so, yeah, Devin took the pictures, and when he got in there, because it's not just taking off the screens, it's way more than that. And Devin had a really nice setup. I mean, you guys do a great job with making sure like the area around it stays clean. And so we were a little bit worried about that with like water being sprayed in there and that sort of thing. But yeah, the difference was so visible. I mean, it was scary how dirty they were. And then the difference that it made, like they were actually running better.
Really appreciated him going like above and beyond to solve all the problems, not just the problem he was explicitly, you know, hired for. So that always shows well, because I'll tell you,
the HVAC people who did the installation, not only did they not offer any cleaning services, but for something like that, you know, they were gonna propose such a extreme amount of money that we're like this, and it's not what we needed. We just needed to get them clean. They're like, no, we'll have to remove the whole unit and give you a new unit, like these insane sort of proposals. And you're like, that's not what we're looking for. You see people who get in there and they don't do it right, and then they end up having to replace the unit. Cleaning these, they have to know each model and they have to know how to do it. And that's a very specialized thing, which is why I'm sure it's like only you guys doing this in all of San Diego.
That's why I was really impressed with Municipal Express, to be able to work across the manufacturers and say, oh, I can solve your problem, not just a select number of problems.